Niger Republic, Burkina Faso, and Mali announced plan to form tri-state confederation. Oh boy, this must be the United States of Sahel. I'm telling you. So the three of them are trying to form a United Kingdom of their own now. And this is a very serious one. And this is consolidation. These people are going to be so powerful. And the level they are going, I'm telling you, they might be the strongest, powerful part of of uh, that Sahel Africa. Is going to be a very strong force. When they form it, they're going to go and join the, what do they call them? The new group that is being formed by China, Russia, what do they call them again? Those countries that have come together, and South Africa is also joining. Okay. Now, wow, these guys are very strong and they are very determined to run their affairs the way they want to run it, in an African way. No external influence. And this, a lot of people are giving them kudos. They know what they want and they're going for what they want. It might be painful for them now. This is kind of government they say, bear with us. It might be painful now, but we'll get good later. This is the kind of environment, not Nigeria that is in democracy and people are dying and you're saying people should bear the pain now, like to get better later. No. This direction that Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali are going, these are the kind of people they would say bear it, and the people will bear it. So let's dive into the details. The military-led government of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic plan to proceed with the establishment of a confederation, the Malian Foreign Ministry said on Thursday. So, and this came as the three countries deepen ties via an alliance that threatens broader West African integration. Oh boy. So Daily Trust on Sunday reports that the military regimes in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic, January 28, announced their withdrawal from the West African bloc of ECOWAS. Yes. So the leaders of the three Sahel nations issued a statement saying it was a sovereign decision to leave the Economic Community of West African States without delay. Again on Monday, the leader of the military junta in Niger, Abdurrahman Tichani, vowed that none of the three Sahel nations will rejoin the regional bloc. Reuters reports that at a meeting in the Burkinabe capital, Ouagadougou, their three ministers confirmed a joint commitment to withdraw from ECOWAS without delay and continue cooperation under a pact known as the Alliance of Sahel States, AES. Oh boy, the Alliance of Sahel States. This is their kingdom now, just like we have United Arab Emirates or we have the United Kingdom or United States of America. Now they have formed their own as Alliance of Sahel States. ASS. So they reaffirmed their commitment to advancing resolutely in the process of implementing the AES and creating the Tri-State Confederation, the Malian Foreign Ministry said in an online post. So the group has not shared details on how the proposed confederation would work or on how closely they plan to align political, economic, and security interests as they struggle to contain a decade-old battle with Islamist insurgents that has destabilized the sub-region. So last November, their finance minister said they would weigh the option of setting up a monetary union, and top officials from all three countries have to varying degrees voice support for abandoning West African CFA, for abandoning West African CFA franc among as a common currency. So the juntas have all severed long-standing military ties with the former colonial ruler France, dealing a blow to France's influence in the Sahel and complicating international efforts to fight the militants linked to the Al-Qaeda and Islamic State. Were they actually fighting the Al-Qaeda or they were milking the countries? Okay, the French, or just milking the what do they call the countries, especially in the Niger Republic, where they have a lot of uranium. They were just milking that place. That is it. And that's why they didn't want to go. Anywhere you see those people pitch their tent, there is something to collect there. I know that. Okay? There is something to collect there. They don't just go to anywhere and take something and walk away. So now, the question now is, these three countries that have, shown democracy and shown their membership with ECOWAS and going their own way, the question, are they making progress? Is that what the people of the country want? Generally, if you do a kind of rough survey, you see that the people of Niger are happy. The people of Burkina Faso are happy with themselves. Those people are happy that they have gone out of the hand of corrupt politicians. And these military juntas have also agreed that they will form a democratic system in due course, but not immediately. They have to put things right first. Okay, and the question is, what led to all these military juntas taking over government in those countries? It's because of bad democracy. We have democratic system that the West is using to milk and extort all the African countries. Every year and every decade, they come up with a subtle way of making sure they have their grip on these countries. Starting from slavery ended, they went into religion and politics. And after religion and politics, the thing is not working. They are now using alliance to fight insurgency. In most cases, people have blamed the West for being the insurgents themselves. So at the end of the day, another thing again is they try to hold the economy strong in such a way that you can't breathe. Only the World Bank and the IMF will determine your economic policies for you. And that is giving advantage to the West to continue to hold grip of the economies of these nations. We can see what is happening in Nigeria, that IMF and World Bank will ill-advise the country, give them loan, give them grant, and then make sure that the person there is the person they can manipulate, and then they continue to hold the country to ransom. But I think gradually things are changing. I tell you, people say that coup cannot happen in Nigeria. With what is happening in Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, I'm sure that some group of military officers in Nigeria will be thinking about it, might not think it in the open, but I tell you, it runs in the mind of people, whether they can do it or not, trying to evaluate what is happening. So these three countries now have decided to be on their own, have decided to abandon the CFA as their money, have decided to, in fact, they have abandoned ECOWAS, and now they are forming their own union called the Alliance for the Sahel States. The Alliance for the Sahel States. So all the three countries are now forming a group that is going to be united in a confederation, and then they will forge ahead from there. I think the guys are very strong and determined, and with that, I'm sure they will improve and they will grow, because right now they want to do their own thing, their African way, not the other white man's way. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment over this Sahel Alliance of Sahel States that has just been formed between Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic.